Hello, and welcome to this session on setting up your learning management system. Feel free to pause this video and create each step as we go along. Your learning management system will serve as your virtual classroom for all your online components of your course. This will be a place that students and families can reference if they have any questions about your course, expectations, due dates, directions, and so on. Your learning management system should be set up to help students stay organized and be successful. For RUSD, the learning management system is Google Classroom. There are some important features to include in your Google Classroom setup. A checklist will be provided at the end of this session. Luckily, many of these features are embedded into Google Classroom, such as a calendar, a place for announcements, a way to organize your course content, etc. Your classroom calendar is where students and families can see important dates, including assignment due dates, your office hours, and upcoming projects. To create a Google Classroom, it automatically creates a linked calendar. Then, when you create assignments with due dates, these appear on the corresponding Google Classroom calendars for your students to see. You can also add other color-coded events to this calendar to help your students stay organized. Consider creating a welcome video like the one your instructional coaches shared. This is your chance to introduce yourself to your students. Try to keep it upbeat, and don't worry if you stumble over your words. This happens in the face-to-face classroom as well. Your students will be managing 8 classes without face-to-face reminders. This is where announcements can help your students. Whether you're posting a reminder, a video explaining what the week entails, or directions for an assignment, the Google Classroom Stream tab will display these announcements. This also allows students to ask questions or comment. A course syllabus for a remote learning environment may look a bit different. More information about creating this will be available in Session 3, but be sure to post it on your Google Classroom under the Classwork tab. That way students can reference it if they have any questions. Also under the Classwork tab, set up subfolders to organize your course content. This can be set up by topic, unit, chapter, or even by the week of coverage to help your students stay organized. These folders or topics on the Google Classroom should contain assignments, discussion questions, video instruction, and other online resources. Google Classroom has a Grades tab that will keep track of which students have turned in assignments assigned through the Google Classroom. However, Infinite Campus will still be the main grading platform. Remind your students to check Infinite Campus regularly. The final step to setting up your Google Classroom is to share it with your students. Under the Students tab, you can either invite them by email or by sharing the classroom code with them. Classroom codes can be found on the first page of your Google Classroom.